Hey, Miss
I love that red lip.
Thank you,
Okay.
Diva. But what I really need to know about you, girl, is this 28-page PDF that you wrote on Robin. I need to know all about that right now.
I would love to talk about that. Well, usually I journalize my characters. But this time, every time I sat down to do it, it was resistance. And I was like, so I can't fight and try to be something that she's not. I think she was like, girl, I don't journal. Like, your other characters do that, but I don't do that. I said, okay, cool. Let's find a different way in. And I read the book, and there was so much beautiful things about Robin that wasn't in the scripts. And I said, how can I easily tell this to Sam and Walter and the producers so that they know, like, that they know what I hope to bring from this character. So I said, the only way I could do it is to put the pictures that I believe. I'm going to start with her name. Her name is Robin. Like, we don't really know her true dreams, but we have to know it. So I used what I knew, the basic, her name, Robin, like a bird, fly, right? She has so much trauma in her life that she wants to be able to fly away, but a plane can't take her far enough. So she thinks, what about a rocket ship? It could take me off the earth without taking me off the earth. And then maybe I can meet my own extraterrestrial being like E.T. and find home. But before she goes, she meets Ptolemy, who, because of the state of his mind, he is in a different timeline. His mind intrigues her. Who is this extraterrestrial like being? And she finds home. So there was that. And then I was putting like what in her appearance can say don't mess with me without her having to say it. What's a show, not a tell thing. So I pulled up these scars, and I really wanted her to have scars. So the scar across is not from the book. It's just something that I made. And then Walter and everybody was really cool to implement it. And I made her a natal chart to know her birth signs and like all these things. I really delved deep. I pulled images from like The Professional. Because in the book is very much more of a relationship is different from the show. We didn't go that direction, but how can we bring some of that energy where she's like, I'm in love with you, Leon. You know, like I was trying to say, like, let's have fun. Let's like kind of, does she love him like that? That's kind of weird. What is actually going on, you know? But not be afraid to say, wait, does she love him like a granddaddy or like what? You know?
I'm fascinated by what you said, because the way you broke that down was really deep. You're such a deep sister. I love you. And the projects that you pick are deep. You know, they just, I don't even have enough adjectives to describe how much I really enjoy your work. And I thank you so much for sharing that with me. Because when I was doing some research, I'm like, oh, I got to ask her about this, because like, really, I can't. But to your point about loving someone like that, you can love someone and you can be in love with someone, and there's a difference. Mm-hmm. So I think that Robin loved Ptolemy, but she wasn't in love with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is where all of that empathy came from in her heart. Empathy that she had not been shown, but her heart was big enough to show it to him.
Yeah. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. And her being able to, I think one of the gifts of Robin and the gifts that I got from even Judas was, in my personal life for Judas, was the ability to soften because I felt protected. And now Robin, you know, I think a lot of us, especially from Black girls from some neighborhoods like mine, like East New York, we do have to have a hard exterior. But I want to be soft. Like, I want somebody to make me feel like I can be soft. And Ptolemy gives that to Robin, because he doesn't want anything from her. As soon as he gets his mind right, he's wanting to provide for her. So she's able to soften because she doesn't feel like she's in any danger anymore. And that's a pleasure. Yeah.
Well, I definitely wasn't in danger having this conversation with you. I tell you that much.
Okay, I'm glad.
It's been my pleasure to speak with you again. I hope we get to do it many more times in the future. And congratulations. You were just brilliant.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too.
Yes, bye now. See you soon. Bye-bye.